Okay, by a nose, we are here and should be live on Twitch. If
Nice.
everyone can see us, hi everyone. We are streaming on Twitch, we are watching on Twitch. And this thing is off just a little bit. Move over you. We are Easy Allies. It is 7 in the morning where we are. There we go. Time for Nintendo Direct.
I'm for Nintendo Direct.
I have been... Why couldn't this be a trailer? That's gonna like my number one question going into
Yeah,
this.
yeah, exactly.
It's going to be huge.
I just don't want I don't want KK Slider to be rained on. That's it. That's like my only. If they give me Brewster's Cafe and a whole new functionality and KK is still playing in like snow, then we failed as a community, I think.
Oh, I kind of think that he's not going anywhere. I think he's still gonna be in that plaza.
Oh,
Here we
we're
go.
live.
Let me know how we're doing with levels, folks. Boy, this is a game I used to play.
Thank you for tuning in to the Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct.
You're saying the director's live?
Yeah,
Direct
the
is
Director's
live.
We'll be going over the details of the
Refresh.
Oh, crap.
update for the Animal
Refresh.
Crossing New Horizons game. The update is
God,
scheduled to be released
This music
on
is
November
just so
5th.
pleasant.
Let's take a look at the free content coming to your island.
Oh, blood. Is Twitch not treating you well?
I'm watching on YouTube.
As long as you got it.
Something's coming to the museum.
Do you
Yeah,
have it,
everything's
blood?
being weird right now.
Do you want us to
This
pause,
is the
blood?
Roost, a cafe owned by the composed Brewster.
Twitch is being unresponsive. Great.
Kick back and relax
Twitch,
while
do
Brewster
you want us to
serves
break?
you up a cup of his finest, hand-selected coffee.
And you guys keep going.
Feels bad.
You might run into some island residents here.
Okay, we're in the Roost. Isabel's showing up.
By
Speaking
using
of.
the Animal
I just
Crossing
have
series amiibo
coffee
figures
with
and
ketchup?
amiibo cards
That's really
in the
all I
Roost,
want in
you
life.
can invite characters of your choosing. Some of
Okay.
them may bring along company as well.
Oh, you can call over Amiibo and chat
Multiple
with them.
players can also visit at the same time.
I hope
Why
so.
not savor a relaxing cup of joe
That's how you know
together?
somebody is a true friend, is if they invite you to have coffee in Animal Crossing.
We'll see.
This is Captain. You'll find him lounging around on your island's pier. Looks like he'll ferry you to a destination via his boat.
Those are
his
big
pride
piers.
and joy.
I was wondering what we did those for. Captain's back, blood.
Nice. Yeah, I've
The
got
song!
video now. I just don't have audio for some inexplicable reason.
It's worth the journey
Yes.
just to be serenaded by his
Okay.
sea shanties.
It is. It truly is.
I do miss Captain's songs.
Where's he taking us?
Your destination
hell?
is a hidden gem that only Captain knows about. You might dock at an island with mysterious flora,
Yeah, what are these things?
No.
or an island with a different season, or time of day.
Oh, Captain. Making it happen.
Hey, it's Harv's Island.
That haircut.
As you may know, Harv runs a photography studio
Yeah.
here.
Harv's blown
Well,
up.
the island's undergoing some changes. Looks like Harv wants to create a plaza with all
Changes.
sorts of shops, with a little help from his longtime friend Harriet. Consider contributing some bells to the cause. Eventually, familiar island visitors like Sahara and Kix will set
this
up
is
shop
camp.
here.
This is the mobile app. Looks exactly like it.
Reese and Cyrus can help customize ready-made furniture that you can't customize on your own.
Instead of a pocket camp, it's a switch camp.
Yeah.
In addition, Katrina will reveal your fortune.
You will
for that
die
day.
today.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, it'll be a bustling plaza filled with all sorts of shops.
New hairstyles.
Harriet might teach you some newly added hairstyles.
That's cute.
Try out some simple stretches by participating in group stretching at the plaza.
Group stretching. Yes.
This is
How
great.
stupid. Yes.
You can participate too.
What?
Yes. It's like yoga in
Join
GTA
in by
5.
using either button controls
You
or
can
motion
use
controls with a
Joy-Cons to
Joy-Con
stretch.
controller.
Bro.
Stretch it out together when you invite friends
Well, this
to
has
your
to be a
island
group
or
stream,
when
then.
visiting someone else's island.
Group stream
this
of
has-
just stretching?
Yeah.
This has to be direct. You can't.
But we're gonna have to
it's
be
too
up
much
this
for
early
Twitter.
in the morning, though.
The resident representative can now enact
We do. We
island
have to be up this
ordinances.
early. Ooh.
Take the early bird ordinance, for example. This will make all island residents awake and active.
It has no
earlier in the
effect on
morning.
Easy Allies.
Pick the ordinance that best suits your island lifestyle.
Cool. Ordinances.
The home services offered by Tom Nook have been upgraded. More exterior options are available.
Whoa.
You can modify your home's exterior to match your
I'm
island's
absolutely
landscape.
doing a Japanese imperial
Also,
landscape.
Storage expansion services just got bigger. Previously,
Yes.
home storage held up to
Yes.
2,400 items.
Nice.
What do we got?
Nice.
3 more expansions.
Oh my
it now
gosh.
holds up to 5,000.
Oh, I love it. Let me store it all, baby.
Newly added redeemable items will be available for Nook Miles.
I would
Let's
imagine.
see what else you can do with your miles.
Oh,
Cooking
cool.
is coming to DIY recipes.
Oh, wow.
Can I make ramen?
Combine
Oh, real
ingredients
food, no
like
longer fake
tomatoes, wheat,
Oh no.
sugarcane,
Oh.
potatoes.
This is a
Carrots
straight up
and
call
more.
out to Stardew
Why
Valley.
not make a delicious meal from
Wow.
your
And
bountiful
Harvest and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Oh.
throwing down the gauntlet.
Looks tasty. You can make all sorts
I'm actually
of dishes
really
to lay
excited
across
about
the
this.
dining table. Bon appetit!
I wonder if the,
With a pro
the eating
decorating
animation is the
license,
same for like the
lighting
soup.
and ceiling decor can be added
Sure.
to each room.
You know you can poop that.
Accent walls will also be available to
Okay,
give
I
a
just
single
figured out
wall
my
a
stupid
different
audio
pattern.
issue, which is ridiculous.
Nice.
With these, more design options will be at your disposal.
Ridiculous.
Discord is going to my speakers. Everything
The
else,
maximum
for
number
some
of
stupid
bridges
reason, is
and
going to my
inclines you
mic.
can place on your island will increase to 10 each.
More inclines.
Plus, 9 fence types, including park fencing, block fencing, and corrugated iron fencing will be
Corrugated
added,
gang.
letting you diversify your island even more.
Wow. Cool.
Some fencing can be customized too. The camera app on your Nook phone is getting updated.
Wow.
When changing to a handheld camera
Okay.
mode, the view
Oh, whoa.
aligns with your
That's
eye level.
huge.
First person Animal Crossing.
And if you change to a tripod camera mode,
That's
you can
so
also view the
good.
picture.
Wow.
We hope you can capture more memories from new perspectives
Oh,
and
yeah.
angles.
This will
Whoa.
be used.
Patterns that were previously used for customizing items can now be worn
Oh.
This can be used to make magic windows in your
or
studio
used as
room.
flooring and wallpaper, like custom designs. Get in style with different hairstyles. 11 hairstyles will be added,
There it is, finally.
including the ones that Harriet will teach you.
Whoa.
11 new reactions, like waving goodbye
That's how I feel right
Stretching.
now.
Yeah.
and bouncing to
Jammin'.
music are being
Jammin'.
added
It's
as
just
well.
called jamming.
Get communicating even
It's
more
bopping.
with these reactions.
Nice.
A new Nook phone app, Island Life 101, provides tips on
Oh.
enjoying your island. Rest assured, newcomers, you'll be able to ease into island living. Additionally, you'll be able
Oh,
to
thank
acquire
goodness.
more
Yeah,
furniture
indeed,
by redeeming
correct.
your Nook miles.
Thank goodness
when
is
your
exactly
pockets
how
fill
I
up
feel.
from the day's activities,
Oh.
this storage shed will come in handy. It connects to your home storage and can be placed almost
Oh,
anywhere
wow.
on your island. So use it to easily store
Yeah.
items or take them out.
That's really nice.
And when you need some bells from your account, this ABD should also come in handy.
Yes.
Cool. Not as necessary, but also cool.
KK Slider, who holds a live concert at the Plaza every Saturday, will release additional songs. Keep an ear
Whoa.
out for 12 more hits, like KK Break,
Is that KK K-pop
KK
right there
Polka.
at the bottom?
Just get my guy out of the rain. That's all I need.
You can even enjoy them from this gorgeous
get 'em
sounding
out.
music box, a newly added
Where's
furniture
KK
item.
Black Metal?
Where's KK Christian Rock?
Looks like something's buried underground. Is it a fossil?
Yes.
It's
They brought him back.
gyroid.
Oh yes.
They brought
When you
him
find
back.
gyroid fragments, then plant and water them. They'll mature into a lovely
What?
gyroid
Where's
overnight.
Fragments. They're alive.
If gyroids have grown on your island, you may find more the day after it rains.
Yes.
Gyroids make
Look
rather
at these
interesting
weirdos.
sounds. Experiment with different gyroid combinations, or use them
Festival
with
of
music
Freaks,
to
and I'm
bask in pleasure.
1000%.
Gyroids can be customized to match a room's atmosphere.
Look at
Nook's
look at
Cranny
that
will
setup.
have newly
Look at that
added
PC
furniture types
setup.
available, like ceiling decor.
Oh yeah.
The shop will also get furniture that's never been seen before.
An amazing machine.
That makes espresso.
Looks
There's a
like some
new
from
type of
Resident
tool
Evil.
you can craft.
This is a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
To permanently place ladders on cliffs with a ladder setup kit.
Beautiful.
That's actually really cool. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
very, very good.
Yeah. You can do fun things with
It's
that.
super handy for getting around your island.
Like not have to carry a ladder around.
Right.
This DIY recipe can be purchased from Nook's Cranny.
Cool.
Narrow spaces in a room?
Oh my God. Yes. Thank
Now
you.
you
Whoa.
can walk
This
through
was-
them like this.
It's
a
so
great way to
annoying when you
navigate
can't go
tight
through like
spots in
small
rooms
gaps.
With lots
Yes.
of furniture on display. And let's not
That's a
forget
big deal,
keeping
yeah.
up your relationships with the other residents. You've all spent so much time together on the island.
We get married?
They may invite you over to their home or make
I
a
love this
surprise
house.
visit to yours.
This is funny because this just seems like such a normal thing for Animal Crossing that
Yeah.
it's weird that they had it
What
omitted.
do you think?
Yeah.
You might experience this new content
Oh, man,
in
this is
various ways,
really cool,
some
too.
of them outside of what we've shown you today. This free update, version
Soon.
2.0, launches
November
November
5th.
5th.
Version 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
More than a year later. Whoa.
This will be the last major free content update for Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Last major free.
We hope you'll continue enjoying your island experience.
It's so funny when they just
Well, what do
like
we
put
care,
the nail
'cause
in the
it's
coffin
free.
like that. Like, here's all this stuff. You're not getting anything else.
What are you doing? What are you doing to me? I want to do the same thing I did last time.
Go to
Oh?
work?
Something new is on the horizon.
Oh, is this what we're paying for? They're gonna make us pay to work.
That's hilarious. What?
Our destination
What is
this
going on?
archipelago, made up of several islands. Known as a resort, this locale is popular among characters searching for their ideal vacation homes.
Vacation homes.
This is Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Hey, DLC.
Happy Home Paradise. After a reference from Tom Nook, you'll assist Paradise
Monkeys.
Planning, a resort developer, in designing vacation homes. Through your work, you'll be in charge of coordinating dream lifestyles for characters.
Sounds like a hassle.
The goal of Paradise Planning is to help characters acquire their dream vacation homes. Characters with various dreams come to visit
Huh.
the office on this island.
It's kind of like when you first get them in your
For
town.
example, meet Maple. Her dream vacation home is filled with lots and lots of bears. Let's make her dream a reality. First, Select the
I've been to
island on
islands
which
like
the
that.
vacation home will be built. Each island has distinctive features. Yards, for instance, may differ from island
This
to
is pretty
island.
cool.
Yeah, this is cool.
Pick the island that best matches the request, then head on over to the site. Once you arrive on the island, take a tour of the
I love
home.
you guiding them in.
Place the designated furniture requested by the client. After that, everything else is up to you. Recommended furniture from Paradise Planning will already be available. Pick which ones you'd like to use to start designing.
There's a pretty cool way of allowing you
Create
to
depth by adding lighting
do
to
more
the
creative
ceiling.
stuff without messing up the vibe you've got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Spice up a wall with some wallpaper as well.
Showing off the lighting there.
And particularly because like I
Fantastic.
wouldn't want my house to look like
While
this,
you're
but
at
it
it,
kind of
Sure.
why not
like
suggest
changes
ideas
the
for the yard?
justification in my mind, you know? Experiment with other
Not only
things.
can you place
Yeah.
furniture, you can also build fences,
But it made it
Plant
sound like
trees.
you get a request and you're like, really? That's not what I would do, but
Yeah.
okay, all right.
and create
Sure.
paths.
It's just like you're putting your
The home's
mind in
location
the
and
role of somebody
exterior
else,
can be
right?
modified
Right, right,
too.
right. I'm just joking.
Yeah, it was like
And
the
with the
wedding
ability to
photographs, what they were
modify the
trying to
season,
go
time
for.
of day,
Yeah.
and weather, you can
Just
bring a design to life that's in
decorate
perfect
and walk
harmony
away.
with nature.
Beautiful bear.
Seems like the client is pretty happy.
I'm curious how long they stick around the archipelago.
As you continue designing
I love that
vacation
book.
homes,
Oh my God, that
you'll
pop-up book.
acquire various design techniques. For example, adjusting the size of the interior. By modifying its width or length, more creative design options will become available.
Whoa.
In addition, you can use partition walls to divide the space.
Huh.
Cool. Just here
Counters
or
with 2 different heights,
cool?
and pillars that support the ceiling.
I wish I was good at home design.
Each can
Yeah.
help change how the
Wow.
home is
This looks so
structured.
different than anything else.
Yeah.
This looks like
Looks
a
so
Pokemon
cool.
house.
Lighting can be adjusted as well to enhance
no
the
doors.
overall mood.
Whoa. But just in this
And
mode.
you can
Okay, I
incorporate
want you to put a
soundscapes to
forklift
add depth
in my
to the
room.
home's atmosphere. Finally, polishing can give a finishing touch to the
Soundscapes.
interior design. Polish your furniture with care,
What?
and some effects may be added.
Calm down. Whoa.
Why not give your furniture a new flourish?
That's hilarious.
After a hard day's work, head back to the office to get compensated for your efforts.
Hokey.
A shop space within the office sells rare furniture that may
cool.
be hard to find on your island.
Whoa.
Once purchased, you can take it home with you.
This guy is awesome. Everything about this guy's vibe, yeah.
This monkey's
As
pretty
you
cool too.
receive more requests,
The monkey's super cool.
more furniture will become available. Why not visit clients you've helped out before? It might be good to suggest remodeling their vacation home with different furniture.
These homes are beautiful.
With your recommendation, 2 clients
Oh.
can share a vacation home. We hope they love
ship
sharing
it.
their new
A body
piece of
has been discovered.
paradise.
And this, again, like, if you don't want to mess with the islanders that you have, if you don't want to say goodbye to
Say,
anyone,
The
this is
island on
another
which
chance to
Lottie's
interact with
Paradise
more of the
Planning Office
characters.
is located has a lot of vacant buildings. You can help Lottie design these as well to make the island
Wow.
even more robust. Take schools, for example. Design one by drawing inspiration from your own memories, or craft the school of your dreams instead.
Whoa.
That
Crazy.
Crazy.
Other
is
facilities,
so
Yes.
such as
sick.
a restaurant, can also be developed.
This is what everybody was doing anyway.
We have to do Hell's Kitchen and Animal Crossing.
You may be delighted seeing others using the
Oh my
facilities
God.
you've designed. The The vacation homes you design are captured in photos as design samples, then recorded in the Paradise Planning
They
portfolio.
should just rename this 2021 Sucks, but Animal Crossing is
To
pretty
view
cool.
the portfolio, use
This
this
stream.
new phone app, Happy Home Network. From the app, you can visit
place
the
to
homes of
fan the
previous clients
flames?
and see how they're doing. By
Nico.
connecting online, you'll
love
be able to
Nico.
share your design with people from all over the world. Follow the designers
Man,
you
it's
like.
that's so nice. Because people are
and
gonna
view
make
their
just the
designs
coolest
to spark
stuff.
inspiration for your own.
Wait, was he just bouncing that ball?
Yeah.
Use the Animal Crossing series Amiibo figures and
What
can you
Amiibo
do
cards to invite
enough?
clients of your choosing and discuss their ideal vacation homes. With Amiibo, you can design vacation homes for these busy individuals. The vacation homes you design for them will hopefully make them very
I'm curious
gold
how
in
this
the
works
background.
with multiple players.
Sure, of course.
Like if we
Design
both go to
techniques
the
acquired
same
while working with a Paradise Planning team
resort,
can
or
be
if we have
used on your
separate ones.
island. Experiment with partition
Yo.
walls, counters, pillars, lighting, and soundscapes.
Wow.
You can also polish your own furniture to spruce
That
up your
animation.
home.
They really love this polishing.
These
And
poor
by
players
gifting
are
your
just
residents a
gonna go to
special
every single
souvenir
item.
from Paradise Planning, they may become interested in what the archipelago has to
Every
offer.
tree outside.
They may even ask you to design a vacation home for them.
This is a lot more than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Someday, after you've designed a certain number of homes, you might even be able to suggest home remodels to your island residents.
Yo, Eric's
Wow.
cool.
You've never been able to do that before.
What do you think? Turning every character's dream into a reality with thorough and creative design.
Dude, I'm
That's
vibing.
the work of Paradise Planning. There's a spot open for you to join their team and start designing. Animal
also
Crossing
November
New
5th.
Horizons Happy Home Paradise
$25.
launches on November 5th as paid additional content
Yeah, that's
for
surprising
Animal
that they just
Crossing
kind of
New
sprung it on
Horizons.
us.
Yeah.
Because that is a ton.
Pre-orders begin October 29th on
Okay.
Nintendo eShop. You can purchase Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise on its own or experience the paid additional content as part of
Oh.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, the new membership plan for Nintendo Switch Online.
Wait,
Please visit the
Huh?
official website for more details on
maybe
Nintendo
I'm
Switch Online Plus
confused, but
expansion
the
pack.
image right there makes it look like you have to have the expansion pack to do this?
No, that's
In
another way
addition,
that you can buy
the
it.
fifth series
Oh,
of
I
Animal
see.
Crossing
Okay,
Amiibo
okay.
cards will be
Thank you.
available. 48 cards, including
Amiibo
characters
cards.
previously not on Amiibo cards, as well as new
I
ones.
would probably
will
just
be
buy it
released
because I
at
don't
the
think I would
same
be on the
time as
expansion
update.
pack like constantly.
That Nico
Series
card, though.
5 of the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards will be released
That
on
Wardell
November
card,
5th. Check your local retailer for details. Thanks for watching
Guys,
the
this is
Animal
pretty
Crossing
hype.
New Horizons Direct. We hope you'll savor an
Boy,
even
yeah,
sweeter
come for the
island
coffee,
life
stay for,
and
like,
relish in the
500
new design
other things.
experience.
I know. And it's
See ya on
happening
November 5th.
just pretty immediately, which is nice.
Yeah.
Like, I thought this paid DLC stuff would be next year, so the fact that it's happening with the free update is cool.
Thank Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Fun. Let me see if I can.
Dude, I gotta get back to my island. I got work to do, man.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I'll
yeah,
personally probably wait until the expansion is out to really dig in, but man, there's a lot.
So it's a lot of stuff, but like what really stood out? Because I admit a lot of that stuff that's like this person's going to ask you to do stuff for them. It's like I don't know if I feel like talking to a person like I like bugs, and it's like all right, let me put an hour into making your bug house. Like I don't. That's not. I'm not like hopping up and down, but I was not expecting that at all. Like I think a lot of people are super jiving on that, and I think one of the major things based on like someone who's been to quite a few houses that were not built by himself. people just want to make restaurants and hotels and hospitals, and like that was such a smart call. I wonder if that was ever in the planning stages, if they were literally just watching what people were doing, just going online and being like, oh, people are creating other accounts so they can have another house in their on their island that just fills some, whether it's a school or a diner or whatever. Because they have these kind of faux. It's like, oh, look, my house is a restaurant, and it's so cool. Like, no, make a restaurant. Let them serve food. It's like that's smart.
I'm curious how all of this stuff is going to be presented, because it feels like a lot to try to catch up with, right? Just November 5th, all of this stuff at the same time. It's just like, whoa.
I'm actually pretty excited about doing the villager requests for vacation homes and stuff, because I feel like I struggle with coming up with new ideas, or just constantly being creative. And so I think for somebody like me, having that prompt is really helpful to,
and there's just
as a goal.
3 items in the request, and then it's up to you. You just have a springboard.
Yeah. Right. I think just the way that I play and kind of my own limitations, it'll really help me. Really excited. It's such a dumb small thing, but it's so annoying when you have you put something in your house and your character just can't squeeze past it, and so you're like, oh, okay, I gotta move it. And so them changing that and being aware of that and letting you kind of get around a little bit better is useful for sure.
Right. Even if you can't necessarily sit on the couch, I wonder if you can slide in and then sit on the couch, so you can have a couch actually next to a table.
Yeah, that's a good question, Blood.
Even if not, it just saving the space so that you can do more things with it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I really think the subtle, having the ATM and having a storage shed outside, so you're not just walking in and out of the house just for mundane things. Yeah.
And I know when you think of quality of life, I know a big one was just let me, if I'm gonna go use if I'm going to use something. It doesn't matter if my stuff is in the inventory, if my stuff's in the storage or whatever, it's in my pocket, just let me use it. And so I think there kind of solves that issue. I got the direct back up again now.
I'm also just happy to have new things to spend Nook Miles on.
Yeah.
As well.
Sure. Well, that's the core
gyroids! Oh man, gyroids are the biggest thing, maybe. Yes. Sorry, Brandon.
We were wondering, this game is making so much money. What are they turning this money into? And so they're like, well, we're turning this into a bunch of objects. We want people to have to pay for those. And so again, just this whole the whole island motif, I think, is such a clever thing in terms of I think the people most desiring more customization options and more stuff would be most willing to go to that archipelago and really, really dig in. Yeah, it was bad because halfway through the presentation, I kind of stopped taking mental notes, and I just kept thinking well, I'm just going to experience all of this. So I should, I'm probably going to buy this. I wonder how invested Amanda's going to get in all the cooking stuff.
Right.
Because there was so much, again, that was another thing, that there was so much fake food, in this first year and a half of Animal Crossing. A lot of people would take hats and make pies out of them, and there's this kind of semblance of look, there's things happening in my kitchen. The blender's I'm making something, and so that is, I think that's a huge. All of a sudden, a room is functions now, a whole motif, and so I could see people really running away with that.
Yeah, the food is really exciting. I also feel like the food will only further emphasize just different seasons or just different. Yeah, it will help you kind of celebrate the special moments a little bit better.
A lot of people in chat are talking about the price. Just this little kind of confusing addition with online. I think it was
yeah. Well, I mean, it's an interesting strategy, right? Because it's okay, you get the DLC with the expansion pack, but what happens when your expansion pack, if you don't renew? Because all of that stuff is sort of a permanent part of your island,
right?
So I don't, unless you just pay for the expansion pack and then you get that permanently. That's the only way that makes sense to me.
this is not going to happen, but it'd be really funny if Tom Nook came in and just anything that was part, if you didn't like renew, he was like, no, this isn't yours. And he like single-handedly took it all from your island and you watched him do it piece by piece.
Yeah, I feel like that
Nook
almost
brings
has
up this
to be.
paid DLC every 5 minutes if you don't
Yeah,
buy it in your
yeah.
game. He's just like, did you hear?
It makes me wonder if the expansion pack is only going to be available for yearly customers. You couldn't be on it month by month.
Right. That's what I was thinking, is that you pay it for a year.
But I think it was Bradley Spees that said, can I please have like the $5 no grief pack where like I just give Nintendo money and every neighbor in my town's like, I saw you yesterday. Nothing's wrong.
Yeah,
Everything's
yeah.
fine. It's like I was coming to your house this morning to grief you, but I talked to Tom Nook on the way and he told me, what's up? You're like, that's right, buddy. Get back to work.
The like paying for silence pack. That's so funny.
But it does present an interesting concept to where, how many DLC would be included in that, and if something as significant as $25 for just the DLC is like, well, if I get the expansion pack and I get multiple DLC and I get N64 games and I get Genesis games,
I also,
there is actually some value that could be argued for there.
because they said it's the last free update, right? And they announced this $25 expansion, and they're linking it with Switch Online and the Switch Online expansion pass. I wonder if that will be a way going forward, how they'll entice people to Switch Online, not only with maybe future Animal Crossing updates, but also things like maybe even like a Splatoon 3 update or whatever. And if they'll just take big expansions and bundle them together with Switch Online somehow as an incentive.
Yeah, it's funny. It's kind of like the inverse of what Game Pass does, right? Because Game Pass, you'll get the game for free, but you have to pay for the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
How many new players is this going to pull in, Blood? What do you think? Is this going to be substantial, or is that ship kind of sailed in terms of like?
Oh,
I think of
could
of what a
see
big heart
things-
Huber has, and Huber's always just been like, I can't. Like he's
There's
scared to
def-
get started, and if them adding more stuff, I don't know if people are going to be like, oh, well, let's go.
They do have that thing where they're like, how to get the most out of your island, and so I wonder if something like that would maybe help ease him back in or into Animal Crossing.
Because it kind of does happen when you go talk to Nook. Like you can get that screen if you just go to the center and talk to him, and you're like, "What am I doing?" They're like, "I don't know, you're fine." Like there's not a lot for you to work on. So it's interesting, to bring that stuff up.
But yeah, in terms of like whether it brings people in or not, I think just I think that there's definitely a group of people that have felt like this game was missing a lot of features that they liked from previous games, and so bringing those things back, bringing some more quality of life stuff, and actually introducing like whole new veins of things that haven't been in an Animal Crossing before. I could definitely see that bringing in particularly people that had not played the game before, or people who have played past Animal Crossing games but weren't wanting to jump into this one because they felt like they've done it already or something,
Right.
Beyond just the missing features, like people, but just beyond like it not having previous Animal Crossing features, I do think just in general, you felt the lack of updates with New Horizons specifically, like just on its own. And so it's nice that when they do get around and they do finally have this direct, like this feels like a lot. This feels like, okay, in the next month, there's going to be so much for me to dig into. Like this is going to be significantly transforming this game.
I'm curious how much this game is going to creep back into my social media feeds.
It's going to dominate. I mean, that new camera,
yeah.
Oh man, yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
It's funny because they've made room for everything. A lot of this stuff. It's interesting that the cap and stuff is just more plain. That like, the planes take you here now. Like, because I remember getting on that dock and being like, something's gonna be here. There's this massive dock that nothing's happening. So like, it's cool the captain's there, but he just also takes you to islands. And a lot of these things are just like, you get it. You get in a plane or a boat, or when you go over and that area is changing. Where the food is the only thing. Those vegetables, I can totally see that. The game now is just like, and then you can grow all these vegetables you make food out of. You just need a lot of surface area, and like players are like, Where the what do you think I've been doing for a year and a half? Like, I don't have space for tomatoes. Where the so like so many players just need to bomb, one part of their island. I immediately was like, yep, I have a little forest and bye. I'm just going to put a bunch of tomatoes there.
I love the idea of like evicting an island residence because you're like, sorry, like you need to be a tomato field. Like,
wherever you just dropped your turnips, and like that's your tomatoes go there now. Yeah, who needs water on their island? Any body of water, just fill it in.
Yeah.
Tomatoes. No more rivers. Who needs to fish? We caught all the fish. Oh, none of that. No fish, no bugs, no. They didn't expand that at all.
They didn't
Maybe
bring
they
that
just
up at all.
naturally do, or yeah. They're like,
Yeah,
we did
it would have
We
been
covered the animal kingdom.
It would have been nice if they were like, we removed tarantulas because we're decent human beings. Like I was really expecting that
We played a lot of ground.
specific update, but it didn't happen.
I think that because people have completed collections and stuff like that, maybe they just didn't want to mess with that and put people through that for another year. But
And like, here's the thing. I don't want to go back and do a whole nother Excel sheet of islands and go spend another month, 2 months visiting people every single, week on Twitch. But at the same time, I want some weird ass gyroid rooms. So I don't know. Like I'm stuck.
Oh man,
I
want every room to be a gyroid
weird
room.
ass gyroid room.
Yes.
I want to feel uncomfortable.
Yes,
I want
Brandon.
to feel like they're watching me.
Yes.
This is a lot. Wow, this is I had my question answered. Poor KK, this amazing person that everyone looks up to, is still going to play outside in the freezing cold. But hell yeah, there's a lot more stuff coming to this game that we love so much. Yeah, I'm ready to wrap it up unless you boys got something else. Thank you for joining me very early.
Dude, I gotta apparently the N64 and Genesis Switch controllers are up, so I gotta
Go get those.
get those.
I gotta.
oh
go
wait, really?
Send me a link,
host a
chat.
podcast. And if Blood, stay on the line because I need your info to get on our YouTube channel. Post the podcast. Work.
Are they already sold out? God damn it! Oh my god!
Yes.
Oh.
It happened live.
They just went up.
I love.
That's through the Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh,
account,
he's joking. Right? You got me.
Oh, you didn't just see that? Okay. Well, go do it. We don't waste your time anymore.
Okay.
Thank you, Blood.
Sorry.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you like reactions, tomorrow's DC Fandome, baby. Suicide Squad, Gotham Knights.
We got to figure out how we're
Chad,
going
for the links.
even do that. Like, we might just be full screen on us until they get to something relevant because they're not telling anybody what the schedule is. So just 3.5 hours of stuff that we probably can't broadcast.
Oh, they better do it at the beginning. We'll see. Yeah. Damiani will have it figured out.
Brandon, are you going to dress up as Batman tomorrow?
I'm not going to. Well, I can do that quite easily, actually. Not a very good Batman, but if I can run to my closet and make it happen. And
what if I told you the worse the better?
Great. Tune in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. This was a blast. Bye, everybody.